5 minutes into the game, and the first shot, soft target, trying to bend it into the far post. th minute from a Manawatu corner. It went to the far post. It was headed back in by Keir Jones, flicked on by Namoto, and it was Kate Shrivers with the header. Managed to steal a yard on Tristan Prattley, but doesn't trouble Danny Robinson on his 100th appearance in the ASB Premiership. Just a couple of minutes later, Manawatu had another opportunity. This ball forward from Matt Boren found Jordan Martins and managed to keep the ball on target, but Danny Robinson couldn't hold on to it. Tom Mosquera was the player who was lurking for Manawatu. And very casual, Tim Myers just getting that ball away for Tristan Prattley. Well, Danny Robinson is going to be absolutely determined to finish with a clean sheet today. And this was the most glaring opportunity for Waitakere. Kate Shrivers had a swing at it, he missed. Namoto's shot was saved by Boren. He had the entire goal to aim at, but look at that. That must have been a desperate moment for Shrivers. Manawatu looked dead and buried here. Namoto's shot on the ground and a leading leg save by the goalkeeper. And then this wonderful piece of individual skill from Alex Rufer, taking on 3 players, and then the shot, look at that. Not so far away. He had Waitakere United on a string, and all it lacked was a finish. Manawatu would have deserved a goal for all their efforts. Look at that. Alan Pearce, Aaron Scott were left in his wake. Namoto couldn't do anything, and the shot, it was always rising in fairness, but wonderful skill from Alex Rufer. And then 25 minutes in, Tim Myers out jumping the Manawatu defence, and 1-0 to Waitakere. The marking was not the best. Manawatu set up zonally by the look of it. And Myers timed his run perfectly. 1-0 to Waitakere. That just took the wind out of the sails of Manawatu. 4 minutes later, they were at it again. Coombs ball in, headed by Pearce. Boren with the first save. And Myers picking up the bits and pieces. It actually came off the back of Billy Scott. And there's no way that Myers was going to miss from such close range. No, it did. It came off Alan Pearce, and desperately hard luck for Matt Boren. That's a great save. This is something he would rather not have another look at. But to their credit, Manawatu kept at it. Look at this. Tom Mosquera going through the legs of Tim Myers and then rattling the shot off the top of the crossbar and the post. Excellent play from Mosquera. All it lacked was the finish, but that's been the story of the first half for Manawatu. I think Stu Jacobs is going to be relatively happy with the way that his team have approached today's game. Let's take a look back on the highlights of the second half. This ball wound in. Header from Alan Pearce, and Matt Boren was forced into a nice one-handed save. Frustration for Alan Pearce, you can see here. He just managed to graze it with his forehead, and it came off Billy Scott. And it just popped up, and Boren was forced into the dive. Could easily have taken another bounce and spun into the back of the net. A minute later, this opportunity for Butler. Not some of Jake Butler's best work. The first touch was great, the second not so much. Ball bobbling around in that penalty area, just took a deflection off the knee of Alan Pearce. Billy Scott couldn't get anything in front of the shot, but fortunately for YoungHeart Manawatu, it sailed high over the crossbar. 4 minutes after that, a wonderful exchange of passes between De Vries and Krishna. Boren came out, stood up, the ball almost crept past his right hand upright. Another let off for action moments later. This time De Vries with the long-range shot. Ball ended up almost where his previous effort did, but he was in far more control of that than he was the previous. And then this great finish from Roy Krishna. Cuts inside Kate Shrivers. The first shot was blocked by Shrivers. Sam Redwood can't recover. The right foot shot tucked in to the right hand upright. And Matt Boren didn't have a hope of stopping that. 3-0 for Waitakere. And a tender moment for Roy Krishna. A bereavement that has stolen his attention over the last week or so. And then the second for Krishna, taken down on the chest, catches it with the right foot, and Boren can't prevent Krishna from grabbing a second, and Waitakere taking a 4-0 victory. So that concludes our coverage of the ASB Premiership Round 10 match between Waitakere and Manawatu. It's been a pleasure bringing it to you. And on behalf of OFC TV and the ASB Premiership, take care.